Canada. I don't know the name of the song or the words because I don't live in Canada. I got about 75% through this video before I realized it was even in Canada. I've watched it several times. I've edited it. Please subscribe to 613 East, 613 East on YouTube. I'm going to be interrupting this video, so if you don't want to watch me or hear me, go to the original. Okay? Thanks. So, this guy's standing in front of somewhere. I guess you have to live there if you want to stand there in Ontario, Canada. And this cop's come right up to him, ask him if he can read the sign and start asking him questions. And pretty much the same rights apply in Canada. But I didn't realize that Canadian cops were this big of dicks, especially this guy you're going to see here coming up. So he walks up to him. The guy has his hands in his pocket, and the cop grabs his arm and pulls his hand out of his pocket. And cops believe that that's okay for some reason because they have a costume. But if you walked up to them and stuck your hand in their pocket, you get slammed on the ground, probably punched in the face, and caged like an animal. Because they believe they're over you. They don't believe that they're your servants. They believe that they own you and that they're over you. Right away with the ID. I guess Canadian cops are red line waffles. Red waffles. I kept wondering why he had the red stripe down his pants too. Again, this looks just like America. I could not tell the difference. This cop, he says he's been on the force 20 years, doesn't care that he's recorded, calls this guy names, and the guy's doing nothing illegal. It looks like a sidewalk. Regardless, he lives there, so.
The guy lives here. He said hi. All these people that stand here. He said hi. All these people that stand here. I'm the only one you're choosing, alright? All these people. I'm the only one you're choosing. I talked to 3 people up there. Did you grab them home? You touched them? I asked you to move your hand in your pocket. Why touch me? That's harassment. Why safety?
Officer safety. You walk up to someone standing still peaceful. You walk within, I don't know, 2 feet of them. And then you grab their arm and pull it out of their pocket. And then when they get pissed, you think the words officer safety, that worn out garbage. Roofers and garbage men are more dangerous jobs than being cops. So when you say officer safety, you sound like an idiot. Okay?
Yes, you did. You just arrested. Why touch him? Because I asked you to put your hands in your pocket. No, that's arrested. You touched me. I didn't touch you. I didn't provoke you.
Hey. You hear this stupid cop? Right away, he's like, hey. Officer safety. In other words, that's the Excalibur of excuses why they can do whatever the hell they want to people who aren't bothering anybody. And you're going to see that this cop, all he does is escalate more and more and more. With the camera rolling, he knows the camera's rolling, doesn't care, and just imagine what he's done in 20 years to the people of Ontario. Are you fucking deaf, he said. Are you a fucking stupid cunt? Red waffle? In case you didn't hear that, the guy told him you're on camera. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I've been doing this 20 years. You think I give a fuck if I'm on camera?
You're deaf, right? You asked about the hands in the pocket. Hands in the pocket. You want to hear the answer or no? You just want to fucking talk over me. Hands in the pocket. No, you still don't want to hear it, eh? You got your hands in your pocket, right? Yeah, well, I don't have a knife or a gun that I'm worried about in his pockets.
He just said your hands are in your pocket. Well, I'm not worried about him. He doesn't have a knife or a gun. Well, he has both, actually. You're not worried about him because he's wearing the same costume and gang colors as you. That's why you're not worried about him. You're worried about someone standing still doing nothing to no one. And you're escalating like the stupid pig you are. This guy's throwing the race card around, the guy with the camo pants, which I don't care if that's done to cops, because they'll use any tired excuse, police safety, this, that, the other, every blue and red waffle excuse in the world, but they get pissed off when someone calls them a racist.
What does race have to do with a knife or a gun or anything else? What does race have to do?
What reason do you have to believe he has a knife or a gun? Because you're a scared pig? You went up to him. If your job's that dangerous and you're that scared of everybody, go work at the library, bitch.
Shit out of your pocket, eh? Play that fucking card, buddy. Play it for all its fucking worth.
He's telling him to play the race card for all it's worth. Play the officer safety card for all it's worth, even though nobody believes you anymore. 2-on-1, armed to the teeth. You're surrounding someone, you're escalating, but you're the good guys, right?
That's all you got. That's all you got. That's all you got. Yeah, I did. Just call me a dummy. Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
So the cop calls him a dummy. He gets pissed off because the guy brings race up to a skin-headed, blue-eyed white guy. And other cops standing around letting it take place. Where's the good cop here? They're blocking the sidewalk. They're bothering someone who hasn't bothered or done anything to anybody. And now he's starting to escalate, calling them names, calling him a dummy. He's got the stupid tattoos on there because he's insecure. Oh, yeah, he calls him a dummy. One thing you should know, that dummy in almost every other country in the world is a really, really, really big insult. Well, you're a white cracker-ass dummy. White bread, chicken shit dummy. Skinhead, blue-eyed, white, see-through, pale-ass, white bread, chicken shit motherfucker. How about that?
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? It's you that brings up the race, not me. Not me.
No, it's you that comes armed to the teeth, 2-on-1, surrounding someone not doing anything, and escalating a situation you had no reason to initiate. You want to step up on me, man? There's two of us. I have the power of the state behind me. I'm tougher than you. Dude, take off your costume and act like that. You would never, ever do the things you do out of costume that you will do in costume.
You want to do it or not?
That other stupid cop just said, don't mistake his kindness for weakness. You're all weak-ass bitches, dude. You all gang up on people and you're armed to the teeth, and you have the judges and politicians and TV media in your pocket. What are you talking about? You're the biggest cowards in this country. I like how they shake their head, no, you didn't provoke me, even though you walked up to someone doing nothing, put your hands on them, now you're surrounding them, escalating, calling them names. No, you're not provoking anybody, you stupid red waffles.
I said hello, how are you doing? They asked for hello. I want you to sidewalk. Exactly. Trying to get the same sidewalk we walked down.
What is this stupid bald pig doing here? You're just standing there like a fucking idiot. What are you doing? Do you realize how fucking stupid you look? Jesus Christ. This is what you've had on the force for 20 years? This is who you employ This is who can make it 20 years on the job? This disgusting animal, escalating pig? And he doesn't care what he does on camera because he's been doing it for 20 years, he said. Yeah, I did. I like bye. You came up to him, idiot. He was there the whole time, imbecile. Bye means you leave. No one came up to you with guns and bothered you. You're the idiot that did that to him. God, you're so stupid.
Let's go. Bigger than that, bigger than that. I'm not afraid of you because you got that gun. I never asked you to be afraid of me.
You sure look like you're trying to intimidate him. Yeah, stupid. You're the one that came up and started bothering him. You walk away.
I know business. The problem is when I walk away. The problem is when I walk away and I will walk away. Do you want to end this or do you want to keep going?
Go ahead and end it, pig. No one's forcing you to be there. It's your ego. It's your red ego keeping you there, pig.
You want to keep it going or what? You want to keep it going? I did. What did you guys do? You know why? You know why?
This is where this black guy educates him pretty hard. And he slaps him with the truth. But the cop's like, no. No, not the reasons you're giving that are true. Let me cop-splain this to you.
Do you know why I called you a dummy? No.
Because you have a gun. That's exactly right. And the power of the state behind you. Sorry.
Because he's my home, bro. You want to keep it going or what? You want to keep it going? I did. What did you guys do? You know why? You know why? Do you know why I called you a dummy? No. You can't call me dummy.
Because you have a gun.
No, that's not why. No, you can't call me that. You know that, right? Not why. Not why. You can't call me not why I called you a dummy. I'm telling you. Not why I called you a dummy. Because he's here to fuck you up.
You called me a dummy because it's 2-on-1 and you got backup and guns. That's exactly right. You would not do that in a regular setting without your costume on. You'd get your head knocked off, and you'd immediately resort to you being a cop and acting like an idiot.
Not why I called you a dummy. Put your badge on the side. Not why I called you a dummy. Not why I called you a dummy. This was a dummy.
So he just said, put your badge to the side, let's go one-on-one.
Not why I called you a dummy. You want to know? Then walk away. It's that simple. I walk away. Walk away. I'm here. You want to shoot me? Yeah, okay. Let's go on that. I live here.
So now he brings up the fact that cops shoot people all the time. And again, it's time for the awkward silence and walk of shame, because when you bring up the truth about cops, how they lie, steal, rape, kill 3 people a day, they don't have answers for that. So look, this guy was doing nothing illegal or unlawful the whole video. So who escalated here? Who put their hands on somebody? Who surrounded somebody? Who got in their face? Who challenged them? Who called them names? It's this stupid sovereign citizen pig who did it. This stupid, disgusting animal right here. And the other one just sat around and watched it happen. So this guy sucked his teeth in, whatever that means. I guess he made the BJ motion. And again, the stupid skinhead cop turned around and said the last guy sucked his teeth and lost them. In other words, he's beaten people before. He's bragging. I don't care if I'm on camera. I've been doing this 20 years. Last person to suck their teeth in lost them. I'm in your face right now. You're going to start something. This is a criminal walking the streets in a police costume. He started coming back again. He can't handle himself. He can't control his ego.
Come talk to me. Just let them go. Guys, harassment. Here, just come with me. What the fuck you think he is? got a badge and gun. I get you. I'm not in front of him. I'm in the sense of what? I'm not fuck him up right now in front of everybody.
I fuck him up right now in front of everybody. Bring it on, you stupid pig beach. I fuck you up. You and your fucking costume. No gun, no power, no costume. I fuck you up in front of everybody. I would love to see that, man. Now talk about a pay-per-view, right? Remember, 613 East, subscribe to me and check out my Etsy store. I have knives, I have coin rings, I have an eBay, but I have handmade rings and knives on my Etsy store right now, guys. Check it out and subscribe to 613 East. Thanks.